Hi and welcome. You're watching another TBC 24/7 live broadcast on Would You Like Some Free Cryptocurrency? My name is Paul, and today's date is August 1st, 2018, and this is episode 109. First thing I'd like to say is that TBC is an acronym for the billion coin. It's a cryptocurrency that came out 2 years ago. A division of the billion coin are called Kringles. Like a division of Bitcoin is called Satoshi. We have the most expensive coin in the world. So therefore, we mostly talk about the Kringle coin rather than the billion coin. Now, Kringle is a private digital currency that is embraced by the billion coin community. And per our private agreement, Kringle has a significant value today and will only increase in value with each new member that joins us. Kringle is completely detached from the public coin market and the currently established scarcity-based monetary system forced upon us by the elite ruling class with the purpose of enslavement and control. Kringle is based on abundance, not artificial scarcity. Those who choose to join the TBC community understand the TBC vision and mission of reaching a billion members and ending poverty globally. They also understand that in order to achieve our objectives, our members must be proactive in learning from our educational blog and sharing Kringle via our cash flow system. Together, we can achieve abundance for all. And that is just a paragraph that I see all over the place. Kind of a short little introduction to our coin. I thought I'd read that off. Our coin came out 2 years ago on March 21st, 2016. And we designed it to create 1 billion coins only, no more than 1 billion coins, and based it on the value of members, our first billion members. And that was an algorithm, kind of like a formula. And then we value each individual that comes into our community is equal to the value of 1 grain of gold, which is currently about $2.60. So each time a human being, whether it's a day-old baby or the oldest person in the world, joins our community, it raises the value of our billion coin by $2.60. So if 100 people join today, the price of each one of those billion coins will go up by $260. And tomorrow, if 1,000 join, the price of the coins will go up $2,600 each. If 10,000 join the next day, the price of our coin will go up $26,000 each. The current value of one TBC, 1 billion coin, is around $8.5 million after 2 years, because we value our coin by an agreement on people. And we have grown to enough people that that's the value of our coin. So that is why we mostly talk in Kringles, because because a digital coin can be divided by 100 million. Whereas a dollar bill, as an example, you can divide it by 100 pennies is all. Okay. But you can divide digital money by 100 million. So we call those Kringles when it comes to our coin. Now, when the algorithm of our formula gets to our first billion people, the value of our coins will max out. So let's say that the price of a grain of gold remains the same in 2 to 3 years when we do hit our first billion people. That would equate to a maximum price of each coin, each one of those billion coins being worth $2.6 billion each. So therefore, if you had 1 billion coin in your wallet, you would be a multi-billionaire in 2 to 3 years. And when we came out with our coin, we still have a 5-year plan to accomplish this. And the mission behind our coin is to eliminate global financial poverty. And that is why we did not put our coin on the coin market cap, where the rich can come in and buy all the coin they want because they've got the money. This is what they do with the cryptocurrencies that are on the market. And they raise the value of the coin. People come in and purchase because they want to make a little bit of profit as they see that price go up. And what they don't realize, most of them, is when the wealthy are going to dump, meaning sell. It's the old pump and dump system of all the markets that they own. And the central banking system owns those markets. They are the ones that created the markets. They created Wall Street, okay? And they did this in order to, over time, suck the wealth from everybody who tried to become wealthy to themselves. So this is what they do. They're very patient. They pump and dump over and over and over again. And each time they do, for instance, with the coin market, the people that lose their coins back into the system, then when the price gets low enough, the rich will buy back their own coins and then buy back the extra coins that are there and available. And each time they do that, they collect more and more of the coins. And in the case of Bitcoin is only creating 21 million coins. So there's your supply and demand, right? But it also means that when the elite and wealthy bankers have enough of that coin, they're going to have all the control of that coin. This is what they do. This is why they have taken over the monetary system of the Western world and pushed their Federal Reserve note into almost every country on the planet so that they can control the governments by lending them their money with interest attached. And the governments have to pay back the interest And so they turn around and they oppress their people to take money from them and their resources to pay back the interest to these central bankers. Okay. We specifically, with our mission to end global poverty, knew that we could not participate in that system of theirs. That we wanted to be more than just an option, okay, to protect any wealth that we have in fiat currency, like stocks and bonds, IRAs, 401ks, things of that sort, right? Because if that system crashes, we all know what happens. People lose their retirement. People lose their homes if it's a bubble that crashes in the real estate market. People lose, period. So our currency, our cryptocurrency, was designed to be an actual solution. Okay. Now, all cryptocurrency, if it's on a blockchain, is money. But most of that is like gold or silver or platinum or precious stones. It's difficult to use as money in the cryptocurrency market. It's because the price goes up and down. It's so volatile because it's on a market. And gold is stable fairly much, and silver, but it's very difficult to carry around or to try to use as money, right? Or currency. But it's still an option to protect your fiat wealth. The billion coin, the Kringle coin, is an actual solution to the central banking's debt-based economic system that keeps us enslaved to their system. When we, the people, lose control of our money and our money turns into someone else's money, a private bank's money, which is what the Federal Reserve is here in America. It's a private bank. And they took control for the last time in 1913, and they have not given up their power, and nobody has been able to take them out of the system since 1913. So it's been 105 years. And in 1971, they took us off the gold standard here in America, which meant they completely made their currency worthless. You cannot take those paper money, Federal Reserve notes, to a bank and turn them in for anything. Now, you can try, and some people I do know have actually taken money in to a bank and asked them for silver coins in return. And some banks have actually done that. But that doesn't happen too often. Okay. Now, being as our cryptocurrency, the value of our Kringle coins goes up when we put it in your hands, then we have a completely unheard of system when it comes to what we have been taught our whole lives, basically brainwashed. And that is when you come out with money and you want it to be used as money, whatever form it takes. In this case, I'm talking about a cryptocurrency based on the blockchain technology, which, if you're still watching this, you already know is real. If you don't know it's real, it doesn't take very much to just go and quickly look up blockchain technology. It's like the internet, okay? It's real. It came, people didn't understand it at first, the masses, but then when they realized what they can do with it, they poured in the mid-90s, right? By 2000, it was mature. Then we started to just go nuts with the internet. Social media came out, chatting platforms came out, search engines came out like Google, and so on, Yahoo, Microsoft. And blockchain platform, or the blockchain technology, which came out in 2009, has done nothing but improve itself, which we know that that's what technology does. I mean, look where we are today on the internet. If those of you who are of age and remember what it was like in the early 90s when we were using dial-up, we had landline phones, we'd dial up and get online. And there wasn't much to do except maybe there was a forum where we could kind of communicate with each other on a forum. But the more we realized what we could do with it, the more we told everybody, and everybody started to come in. And of course, every year and a half, technology doubles. So it's the same thing with blockchain technology. It came, it's here, it's never going away. And it's only getting better and better. So much better that countries all over the world are switching over to cryptocurrency as a way to get out of the grip of the central banking system and their monetary, well, I wouldn't call it monetary, their currency debt-based system that they use to go into a country, purchase the politicians, end up owning the government, and then stripping that country of all of its resources and leaving the people in poverty. This has got to stop. And we're in a position to stop it today. We've never been in a position to do that before. There just hasn't been this kind of technology and the right timing to do it. So here we are with a mission. We're 2 years into our mission. We've created a super high-tech, super transaction speed, new blockchain platform for our coin, capable of doing transactions as fast as Visa and MasterCard can do all over the world. And they're not on a blockchain. It's just electricity and servers for them. Okay, now they are capable of doing considerably more than what they're averaging, but we are averaging what they are averaging today. So we have the second fastest transaction speed when it comes to currency flow worldwide, right underneath Visa and MasterCard, which is the entire fiat currency central banking system. So not only can we keep up, but we can do everything right at the cash register with our QR codes that we have on our phone. Just like you can do now with Bitcoin, we are doing it with Kringles, with merchants, service providers, retailers who accept Kringles. And the reason they're accepting Kringles is because they know that tomorrow the value of what they accepted today is going to increase. And the next day it will increase, and the next day, and the next week, next month, the next year, until we get to our first billion members. Right now we have 3.3 million members after 2 years. So we have what looks like a long ways to go, right? But the more members we bring in, the more members we bring in. You see what I'm saying? The more that people come in and realize what they have and what they've been given, they're going to tell at least their family members and their friends. At least they're going to tell them. Anybody they're concerned about, anybody they love, they're going to say, look, get involved with this community and this Kringle coin, because just signing up, they'll give you coins because it raises the value of their coins by getting it in our hands. So the creators of our coin gives the coin away from his wallet so that it does not discount the coin. If we as members tried to do that, it would destroy the coin. We cannot give that coin away until we hit our first billion members. Then we can do whatever we want with it, because at that point, we would have achieved our mission of eliminating global poverty and everything that we have that our mission was and is. Okay? The billion people will be there. The billion coins will be out. And we'll take the wallet that we control and we'll decentralize that. And of course, the blockchain is already decentralized, right? So we just keep control of the wallet because we don't allow the rich, or we can't allow the rich to come in and just buy what they want of Kringles and just destroy the whole purpose of our coin, which they can do with all the other coins: Bitcoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Monero, Dogecoin, Ethereum, on and on and on. There's like 1,600 coins on the market. Okay. So, this is how we have the ability to distribute our coin fairly evenly among our first billion members. We are going to create first 1 million billionaires, and then we'll create 1 billion millionaires. And there'll be multimillionaires and multi-billionaires. It's all up to you. Seriously, it's that easy. You do not have to come in and buy one coin for $8.5 million right now. That would be, we would get nowhere because nobody can afford that. Well, not nobody, but you know what I'm saying. The only people that can afford that is very few. And we need this money in the hands of 1 billion people, 1 billion like-minded individuals, people like you that are not selfish, that are not greedy, that don't mind that everybody is wealthy, because you're wealthy too. And all the problems that lack of money, that scarcity that we've been programmed to actually believe exists is gone. It's gone at that point, and it will be gone in 2 to 3 years. And so we are getting the word out the only way we can, through social media, and letting you guys know that we are giving our coin away. The gift that we are giving away to every single human that joins is currently worth $2,100. Okay? $2,100. Absolutely free to anybody. The only fee that admin charges is a $10 yearly fee that covers your lifetime wallet. And the reason I say lifetime, even though it's a yearly fee, is because the wallet comes with a lifetime of no transaction fees. And Along with that $10, you get your back office, which is your own website. It has your name on there. It's your website. You're going to have your own password. It asks you for, when you sign up, it asks for your name, your email, and has you make up a password and a username, and what country you belong, what country you live in. And that's basically it. So then you get 2 emails, and you've got to open them up and click on the confirmation links. Phoebe, I'm on live broadcast, so I need you to whisper. Okay, what was I saying? I lost track. I was talking about, you will need to open those 2 emails. Maybe it's just one, I'm not sure. But you'll need to click on the confirmation link that is in that or the 2 emails that you get. And if you don't do that, nothing happens. So you've got to find those emails, and they come really fast, okay? And click on the confirmation links, and that will pop up your back office, okay? And you can go ahead and fill in your profile and take a look around and get all the information you want. Before you spend a dime, it will have everything you could possibly want to know about our community, about our coin, how the formula works, how the algorithm works. There's calculators, there's a blog post system, there's a broadcast schedule. The blog post system is where the admin of our coin keeps contact with us on a daily basis. Every single day, there's posts on there, sometimes more than 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's just whatever he needs to get out. We call him he. It's really a team, but it's easier to call him an individual. He calls himself Kris Kringle because he gives the gift away. Okay, he can do that, like I said before, without discounting the coin because they're in his wallet. Okay, we are the members that create the value. He doesn't create any value. He doesn't even sell any coins. He just gives them away. And there's always promotions of how you can get as many Kringle coins or even full billion coins as you desire just by participating in our community. And you'll be able to read all about that even before you spend your $10 on the annual fee for, again, your back office, where you'll be able to track everything and do everything, and your lifetime wallet with no transaction fees. Okay, if you do a transaction using one of the cryptocurrencies, any of the cryptocurrencies, because we're the only abundance-based currency right now. There's another one coming out next year. But you know that if you use and transact, the wallets always will charge you a small amount of a transaction fee. Okay, but those do add up. Okay, so you'll get a lifetime of a wallet with no transaction fees ever. But if you want to hang on to your back office, it's $10 a year. The $10 for most of us here in America is nothing. Okay, most of us. But there's obviously people who can't even afford that, or it would take them a week to earn it, or 2 weeks. There are developing countries that we want to lift up out of poverty where they're only making $1 or $2 a day. So in their case, it would take them a couple of weeks maybe to save up. But $10 is small enough that every single person in the world can come up with it. And what do you get for that $10 besides that back office and besides that wallet with no transaction fees to be able to use our coin, your coins, you get $2,100 worth of Kringles in the form of what we call cookie reward points, put right into your back office. And when we have a redemption month, and we have 2 of those a year, one in May and one in November, for the entire month, a little green button will show up underneath your cookie reward points. No matter how many points you have, when the redemption period, which is the coming up one, is November, for that whole month, and I usually wait till the end of the month because I'm collecting cookie reward points all through that month also. So I wait till like the last 3 days, and then I click the green button that says redeem, and all my cookies disappear, and they show up as real Kringle coins in my wallet that I can immediately spend. Okay? So that's how the system works. It's perfect, but yet we still find ways to make it better. So every time we think it's perfect, it gets better. These people that are behind the coin are as smart as they get. Okay? They know what they're doing. They know what they want to do. They know they're going to accomplish it. And we also, who have come along and found out about it, absolutely have the same passion that they do. And we know what we're doing. And we're just telling you or asking you to take a look at us. Because if you're into cryptocurrency, you've got to have some Kringle coins. It just wouldn't make any sense to have everything in cryptocurrencies that are on the market and not have a cryptocurrency that is completely abundance-based, which means the price of our coin never goes down. Never goes down. Unless the price of gold goes down. Okay? Think about that. Price of gold could go down a little bit, but it's always going to go back up. And as time goes on, and gold is harder and harder to come by, silver is already really hard to come by, and that's come really underpriced. So silver is kind of like a steal right now. But, you know, the prices of those metals are manipulated. But bottom line is they'll always be of value. They'll always have value. And we base our value on gold. So our coin never goes down because we have hundreds and thousands of members joining every day. And the masses are coming into the entire field of cryptocurrency right now. It's like the mid-90s for the internet. We are right now at that point where everybody in the world is starting to learn about cryptocurrency. Or the word is getting spread. Hey, you better take a look at this because it's real. And then get involved in whatever way you can. Okay? But you should get involved first and foremost in the billion coin, where the price will never go down. The price will only go up until we hit our first billion people, and we'll be there in 2 to 3 years. Okay? Seems like a lot to go from 3 million to 1 billion, but it's not when every time you bring in more people, those people turn around and bring in their families. And the more you see the growth, the faster we're going to get to the billion people. And then when we get to our billionth person and we're finished in that sense of, you know, the control of the wallet and the value of our coin, those billion individuals will be able to give the rest of the 6.6 billion people on the planet abundance like they've never seen before. And we, the people of the world, will have the money in our own hands and we'll be able to do whatever we want. So yes, unlike Bitcoin and all these other coins on the market, which cannot really give their coin away, we absolutely have to give it away. Because if we wait around for everybody to come up with money they don't have to buy our coin, how are we going to eliminate poverty when the poor people can't afford food, much less a cryptocurrency? But if we can get it into their hands and give them a gift, and it's only going to cost them $10, but it will be enough for them to take it seriously. Well, we already know what happens, okay, because we're watching it every day. Let me go and check and see if there's anybody that's got any questions, and then I think I might want to show you something. And so I'll share my screen for that. Hang on. And let me pull up my chat. Okay, hi, Doc Joe Stevens. Hi, Andaria. Thanks for coming on and watching today. I don't see any questions. So what I want to do, and let's see this. I'm going to have to go into Kringle.Cash, so hang on. But I noticed this yesterday. Or when did I notice it? Was it Monday at the send button? I might have noticed it. Send button meeting. Okay, but it's just something in our back office so we can all see it. All right, let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay. Let me put my password in. Okay. We go scrolling down. This is the back office you'll get. Okay. You'll get it free, I believe. You'll get it free for 30 days. And then if you want to hang on to this back office, it's either $1 a month or it's $10 you get the whole year. But I would always just pay the $10 because that way they'll throw in the free wallet and you'll be set. Okay, so up here you'll see that, it will have your name. Okay, but this is what I wanted to show. You click on the world, the globe there, you get these live statistics of how many people around the world per country are visiting the website, the Billion Coin website, okay? And let's look at the 3D globe first. And it's pulling up, so hang on. There we go. Okay. You'll see that all these green dots represent the area on the planet where people are looking at the Billion Coin. Okay. Now to make this even easier, I'm going to go ahead and hit the 2D map, which will show the entire world at one time. Okay, look at that. This is what's going on in the world when it comes to the billion coin, the Kringle coin. Okay, and if you put your mouse over it, you'll see that in the United States, there's 242,000 people that have visited in the last day, the last 24 hours. If you look over into Africa, countries like Nigeria, okay, let's see if I can kind of figure out where. Okay, here's Cameroon, 1,842 visits. Congo only has 109. Uganda, 31,000. I don't really know. There's Nigeria. Look at the visits in Nigeria. 1,213,129 visits. You want to know why there's so many people there looking? Because they're members. Nigeria is the #1 country with the most members in our community. United States has 242. Basically, that's around our membership. Okay. Let's go over here. Look at the Philippines, 339,000 visits. That's more than the United States. We have more members in the Philippines. Why? Why Nigeria and these countries in Africa? And why, Southeast Asia area? Because they're poor. The people wake up to poverty every day. And so when they see something like the billion coin, the Kringle coin, and they realize what it's all about, they get involved. Okay? They get involved faster than people who don't actually see it all the time, or they kind of put it behind in the back of their heads because, these countries look great. They're all developed, right? Australia's all developed. New Zealand's all developed. America, Canada's all developed. Okay? Britain, England, the whole bunch there is all developed. But in these other countries, they're still developing. Philippines, all these countries in Africa, okay? India, so on and so on. Look at India, 87,000, okay? But the point is, the people are waking up, and you can see things like this in your back office once you get it. And like I said, it's free for 30 days. You got 30 days to figure out whether you're like-minded enough that you want to come up with $10 or not. And you can go beyond the 30 days. It will just inactivate. And when you go to look in your back office, it will say you need to pay first, and it will take you right to where you need to pay. So you can pay that $10 whenever you can come up with it. And you won't have to pay again for another year. And believe me, it'll be a whole lot easier a year from now to make your second $10 payment than it is today. If you want to look at it that way. That's the way I look at it. Of course, for most of us, like I said here, in developed countries, $10 is not much. You can't even really get a decent pizza for $10. Okay, so I believe that's all I wanted to show you of just some of the things that you'll find in your free back office for 30 days when you join. Okay? All right, so this is the dashboard, the home page. You got videos you can watch, information. You've got how the cookie reward point system works. You've got a special promo we're having until August 21st, 500% more. 500% more. So if you are brand new and you want to get involved so that you can get for free $2,100 worth of Kringles, right now until August 21st, we're giving 500% more. So you'll get $10,500 instead of $2,100. You'll get $10,500 if you join between now and the 21st. Admin is always doing stuff like this. Okay? He's always doing stuff like this. This is how he gets the coins into your hands. Either by joining, okay, or by sharing the information and getting your family and your friends to join. And then you can even make a small purchase from one of our members, and we will sell it to you for the current value of the Kringles that day. And for a very small amount, I mean $100, he'll give you a full coin if you do a broadcast, a live broadcast like I'm doing. If you don't, he'll give you, I believe the value would be $8,500. Okay? $8,500? Yeah, $8,500 for $100. Every $100 you would actually buy of the current price of Kringles, he'll give you an additional $8,500 worth of cookie points that will be redeemed for the exact amount of Kringles. And let me tell you, if you don't think you can do a broadcast, believe me, you can. It's really, really easy. If I can, anybody can, and we will show you how to do that. But he just rewards you based on your willingness to be active in our community and get the coin out. Okay, which makes complete sense. Okay, see right under here, you've got the cookie reward systems. And it will show you all the cookie rewards that you have built up that you'll be able, that you'll be able to turn into Kringles in November. Okay. You can watch testimonials of other people and their experiences with how they're buying things with Kringles and how they got involved and how their life has been changed over the last 2 years. It's just amazing what you get in here. We have a cruise contest every month because we're going on a big, huge, massive, awesome Caribbean cruise for our 3rd year anniversary, which is coming up in March of 2019. So anyway, I'll go ahead and let's see here. I want to make sure I stop my screen share and not stop the video. I did that once. Okay. I'm pretty sure that I've covered everything I want to cover in today's live broadcast. Okay. Please, if you're new, go down to the description below this video and you'll find out all the information you could possibly want. Well, most of it. And you'll be able to sign up again for free. Get your back office. Okay. And we will put those $2,100 worth of cookie points right in there immediately. In fact, if you do it between now and August 21st, if you come across this video, okay, in time, you'll be able to get $10,500 worth of cookies. So instead of 25,000 Kringles, the admin is giving away 125,000 Kringles right now. It's incredible. And you remember, that gift will go up in value every day. If you did nothing else but just come in and accept the gift, and pay your $10 when you feel like it, when you feel like you really want to, because that's how you're going to feel. You're going to really want to, or you're going to say, this is not really for me. Forget it. And you'll walk away, which is what a lot of people did last year. We grew, but a lot of people just got it for free. They didn't pay their $10. It was an option. And they just kind of walked away. That's why we're still looking for 1 million people that we could turn into billionaires, even though we got 3 million members. Okay. But we're going to get there. Okay. Because we're changing things around now. We've got a new blockchain platform. We are exploding right now. And we want you to be a part of that first 1 million individuals that will become multi-billionaires. I realize that's a lot of money. Not everybody wants to be a billionaire. Comes with a lot of responsibility, right? Because you'll not only be able to help your family and friends, but you'll be able to help the world with that kind of money. That's the problem that we have right now. And I went through that yesterday on a video. Or was it 2 days ago? 2 days ago, I think. Okay. You can look at my YouTube channel. Go back 2 days to 107, I think it is. Episode 107. And I talk about the eight of the myths that have kept us enslaved. Okay. And it's quite informative. But the point is, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, okay. So yes, you're either going to want to give the $10 and participate in our community, become a member of our community, and make yourself wealthy. If you want to only become a millionaire, that's fine. Okay. But we'll make you a multi-millionaire, because seriously, if you're young, like you're in your 20s, or you're just a kid, and you sign up a child, $1 million is not going to take them too far in life unless they're incredibly effective at managing their money, right? Because, like, for instance, if you're here in America, you want to have a fairly decent life, you need at least 100,000 a year. And you can 10 years and that million's gone. So why not have $10 million at least? Okay? That makes sense, right? And we can change the entire system. Think about it. I went over this again in the previous video. America, just America. Okay, the whole world is around 250 trillion in debt, but America alone, the government along with its people, is over 70 trillion in debt to the central bankers. Okay? 70 trillion in debt with that interest attached. Mortgages, car payments, student loans. It's ridiculous. Think about what a lack of poverty and wealth will do for humanity. Okay? You've got all these things going on today, and they've always gone on, where the rich, the powerful, the elite can oppress the ones that aren't. You see this Me Too thing going on. Okay? What do women do when they're out there in the workplace? I don't care if they're a food server. If they want the best section of the restaurant, they just got to hope the manager gives it to them. Oh, sure. You can have that. But there's too much control in the hands of evil people. In a world of 7.6 billion people, we have only 2,200 billionaires. That's the problem with the world, because the vast majority of those 2,200 are extremely evil. And I don't even think the bankers are included, okay? Because they don't tell us how rich they are. You're not going to see a central banker himself with any reality on Forbes 500 richest people in the world. But anyway, yeah, you know, we have our kids that are going to grow up and go out in the workforce if we don't change our monetary system. And they're going to be subject to the power that men and even women are in a position of. And if they want to hang on to their jobs, they could be abused. There is a video below. Okay. I think it's a 2020 video. Came out on 2020, that show. I think it's on Friday nights. But it talks about this. It shows you what women are doing out there in the workplace and what's going on. 45 minutes. Watch it. Because we don't think about this when we're going about busy in our lives every day, doing the things that we need to do. But we've got family members, friends that are experiencing this crap. Okay? It's got to stop. We're going to stop it. Don't you want to stop it? Of course you do. It doesn't matter what religion you belong to, what ideology you're into, what political party you're a part of. You don't want to see somebody you love have to go through that. So, you want to stop it? Join our community. Check us out. That's all. If it's not for you, fine. But if you like what you see, you'll get involved, and we'll help you along. We'll embrace you like you've never been embraced before. So thank you guys for watching this video. I am usually scheduled live every day at 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Savings Time. I'm in the Las Vegas area in Nevada, USA. So I'll be here, God willing, tomorrow, same place, same time, same channel. And you guys take care. I love you all. God bless you. And we'll talk to you tomorrow.